Papers now here on France 24, and of course another 4 years for the US president. It's all over the front pages, isn't it?
I'm going to turn straight away to Le Monde, which has this photo of Barack Obama, and there the headline that he is back in power. Le meilleur reste à venir, it is saying. That translates as the best is yet to come, one of the phrases Obama used on Tuesday. Now, Le Monde is saying that Tuesday's win for him was clear. He now wants to work with the Republicans to move the country forward. One of the interesting comments in the editorial in Le Monde that struck me was he, along with Angela Merkel, is one of the rare survivors of the fallout of the 2008 financial crash. If we look at Europe, we can see that a lot of leaders lost their jobs, didn't they? Now, Le Monde in that editorial as well is saying that they are condemned to work together. That's talking about the Democrats and the Republicans. Now, of course, we're all talking about the fiscal cliff that looms. The phrase that stood out for me in that editorial as well was that the Republicans were punished on Tuesday because what they were trying to do in the last session of Congress was to prevent Obama from governing. So that's its take.
OK, Libération, they go for a photo of the first couple on the front page. Quite a nice one, isn't it?
It's a lovely photo, isn't it? There we've got Michelle and Barack, and you can see there the headline, Obama repart au combat, which means Obama gets back to the fight. Now, the paper there is saying Obama's task is to unite a country which is more divided than ever. The editorial says Obama over the last 4 years was banging his head against a wall of right-wing ideologues determined to get him out of office. Now, Libération says the obsession among certain forces in the right, in the States, was tainted, and get this, by racism and hatred. It says Obama will have to confront the crazies in his country.
OK, now all the papers here in France are leading on Obama, apart from one, because they say that there's another man who's more important on this planet than Barack Obama, don't they?
Here's a bit of editorial choice for you. Aujourd'hui en France, Le Parisien, here in Paris as well. Le vrai maître du monde, c'est lui. The world's power broker, the world's master, if you like, is Xi Jinping, who is about to take over Hu Jintao in Beijing as the head of the Communist Party. Now, of course, there's lots about that. And inside the paper, there's actually one story that I liked, saying that, well, we have a new Carla Bruni. It's not every day you see a first lady who is actually a singer. Now, this is referring to Peng Liyuan, who is Xi Jinping's wife. Better known than him, actually. She likes to sing patriotic and folk songs. She's actually put her career on hold for Xi Jinping as he becomes number one. And, of course, that's a kind of entertaining take on the French press, isn't it? That the difference in style there, Carla Bruni and Li Penyuan, they're saying, well, she's not going to be a Brigitte Bardot, is she, basically?
Can't imagine it, but you never know, you never know. Now, Nick's going to turn away from two world leaders flexing their muscles as they show their power to a group of Frenchmen showing their torsos in a bid for a fair deal.
Well, I saw this again in the same paper, Le Parisien, today, which had this nice story. It's about a bunch of blokes in Limoges, which is in the centre of France. And there you can see them. They've stripped off to their torso, Stuart, because they're angry. And they're going to do a striptease. They are shopkeepers in Limoges, and they want to work on the Sunday before Christmas, on the 23rd of December. So they're saying, just change the rules, we need to work on that Sunday. So they've gone to the Limoges town hall, stripped off, and they threatened to take all their clothes off on Sunday, the 23rd of December, and do a run around the park, around Limoges. So I don't know what the weather will be like. So it's kind of like a delayed striptease, if you like. So I love that story because it sort of picks up a few cliches about France. You have a bit of sexiness and a bit of bolshiness, but this time we've actually got them saying, we want to work.
Excellent. Well, it makes a change in France. Shouldn't say that, should I? Perhaps I've been wearing a bit of tinsel. Who knows? Nick, thanks very much. Nick Rushworth, the French newspapers here on France 24. Here's the headlines. Democratic reform.